So in Utah, an adoption is one of the most joyful things we get to do in my office, and there are several types. So the first, and usually the easiest, is a step-parent adoption. And a step-parent adoption, basically you're married to somebody and they have kids and you're adopting those kids. The other kind is an agency adoption. Maybe you've worked through an adoption agency and they're helping you, locate a child that would meet your needs and your desires, and you're going to then work through that agency to get some things done that way. There's a private placement adoption. That's where a birth mother just simply places a child with somebody that they know or through somebody that they know. A lot of times people will work through attorneys to get that accomplished. And so that's the basic types of an adoption. Now you've got international adoptions. We don't get a lot of those, but in that case you may have to do it with the State Department and some treaties in between countries, and those can be pretty complex. Now usually an adoption can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months most of the time. In almost all of them, you're going to need to do the adopting parent. So in a step-parent adoption, the step-parent is going to need to do a background check through the Child Protective Services, Department of Children and Family Services. They're going to have to maybe get a background check through BCI or the Bureau of Criminal Information in the state of Utah. And there may be a requirement by the judge for a home study. That may vary from judge to judge. Most agencies are going to require you to do a home study if you're working through an agency. And if there is, in the case of a step-parent adoption, the former spouse of your current spouse is going to have to either voluntarily consent to it, or you're going to have to terminate their rights. And if you've got to go through a termination process of someone's rights, that's going to take a lot longer, because that's probably going to require a trial on those sorts of things, because most people don't, if they're going to fight it, they're going to fight it. Anyway, so you've got to get all of that kind of stuff done. We file a bunch of paperwork with the court. Now, here's something to remember. Once an adoption is done, it is permanent. You cannot undo it. You can't change it. The adoption, they have a court hearing, those are a lot of fun. And then after the hearing, you get some paperwork from the court clerks, and then you get a birth certificate issued as if the adopting parent were their birth parent. So you get a new birth certificate, and you can change their names and do all of those kind of things. So anyway, if you're thinking about an adoption, we would love to help. It's one of the fun things we do in our office, and we've done a lot of them over the years. And congratulations if that's your case. You're doing an adoption. I think they're wonderful. So give us a call here at Greater Zion Law so we can help you through this complex process and make sure it's done right.